Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, so I would like to discuss with you guys today the harsh realities of Star Citizen 1.0 moving forward. Now, I recently watched a couple of days ago a video of another YouTuber who also runs what the PvPers call a Care Bear org. The operation was a shambles. Everything went to hell. They enlisted a Black Ops org to participate. In the end, with the YouTuber screaming out, "Oh, the Polaris is bullying us." The entire operation was just a mess. It was a joke. No brevity, no structure, just absolute anarchy, and they got their asses whooped by a Polaris. Guys, look, Star Citizen will have PvPers attacking non-PvP players. Now, whether you're a PvE specific or you're just a Star Citizen playing the game, at 1.0 moving forward, it is for keeps. There are no more wipes, there are no more resets, there is no more second chances. The game is about to head into such a stark reality, not dissimilar in any way to our current reality. Consequences will matter. If you are a kid in the game, you're not going to survive. You're going to do the wrong thing in your org and you're going to get kicked out and exiled and you'll leave the game. This is just reality. This is the cold, hard truth of what is going to happen in 1.0 in a few months' time. So look, guys, I want to address the community, not in an aggressive way or a defensive PvPers in any way. Don't get me wrong there. What I'm trying to put across to you is reality. Okay, not what you want the game to be, not the whole, oh, we don't want PvP players, we don't want, only PvE players, we don't want things to go the way they are now because things are changing. Chris Roberts made an address in his Kickstarter video saying he wanted to create the greatest space game ever, yada yada yada, and have it a game for everyone. So everyone means everyone, not just PvPers, not just PvEers, not casuals, not full-timers, not retirees, not people who have the disposable income to throw at ships anymore, because I've already just proved that recently, right? I've just reached master rank in cargo. My CEO within my org that I'm going to be introducing to the channel very soon, he's had a setback and he's currently in senior, halfway through it. Now, I can't finish off master at the moment. The simple fact is that Everus is completely balked for the Hull C, which is aggravating as hell. The other two parts of the mission work perfectly fine. But yeah, Everus is completely broken. But the whole thing is, right, is that I understand the value of the PvE side first and foremost. It's an MMO. Fair enough, right? But I also appreciate the PvP side. Now look, there's been a problem with PvP as of late, I agree. So before you get all angry and turn off this video, please continue to watch, because what I'm going to share with you is what you feel as well. So yes, a lot of PvPers are becoming griefers of recent. Killing people in Auroras. Well, that's just shooting fish in a barrel. That's griefing. That's not PvP. There is no competition there between the two parties. A lot of PvPers are taking on slow-moving targets and people that aren't skilled, clearly. So a PvP, to make things very clear, is somebody that will engage somebody on the same skill level or the same craft type and actually have a duel. Somebody that goes shooting Auroras and Hull Cs and Connies and Frios, right? Freelancer Maxes. That's not PvP. That's just bullying somebody. That's griefing. Then you've got your exploiters. I've already done the videos of recent on the channel as well, proving that was a massive issue that, oh, by the way, has been updated with me by CIG. yes, they're done for. That's it. They get banned. Immediately, the second they try to ram the station, they are banned within minutes. Hackers are being dealt with in an extremely timely manner now and are being removed from the game extremely quickly as they come in. So if you're someone that wants to do the wrong thing in this development from now and moving forward, and you think you got away with it now, like certain YouTubers with the Hull series of recent with the exploit, who did the whole rundown and explanation of everything, when 1.0 comes, you are getting banned. Not soft banned, you are gone. Anyone who's hacking or trying to get away with things or trying to run, simulations of cheats, you will be banned as of 1.0, and there will be legal action taken against you as well. CIG are not mucking around, guys. This is not Activision Blizzard. This is not Riot Games, okay? This is a company that has developed a brand new engine, an engine that is going to make them squillions of dollars, is going to change the entire face of the gaming industry forever in any new game getting developed. Forget Unreal Engine 5. They're bringing in ray tracing, Vulkan, right? That's just to start with, guys. Okay, Star Engine's going to be the new thing, and everyone's going to use it because the simple fact is you can do it on a planetary scale or a universal scale now. You can't do that with any other engine. Flat strap, that's it, full stop, period. Yeah, 2 full stops. Guys, yes, we have a problem with PvPers becoming griefers. CIG is dealing with the matter, don't worry. Yes, and including in Stanton Space, where I recently was witness to someone in a Connie, Constellation Taurus actually, who was attacking a Hull C fully loaded unloading at Magnus. Yes, Magnus Gateway. And he was leading his ship in, trying to put the Hull C off from unloading, yada yada. He got banned within 5 minutes. Gone. Never to come back. All the exploiters smashing their ships into station. Banned for life. Also, gone for good. PvP is a warning to you. 1.0 hits. Anything you have done wrong now is being recorded and will be used against you in a ban in 1.0 moving forward. It doesn't matter if you're in Pyro or Stanton either. If you're griefing, you're griefing. You're getting banned. That's just how the developer's doing it. This is not your mainstream game. This is something very different and very unique. And if you're going to misbehave now, it's going to show that you're going to misbehave again in future. CIG aren't going to take the chance on you. They're just going to remove you. Squadron 42 comes out, guys. We're going to have millions and millions of new players coming into this development. Sorry, game by that stage. 1.0, minimum viable product, retail product. We are going to have a complete shift in the way in how this all happens. If you are not prepared to prepare now, you prepare to fail. If you are running your org and it's higgledy-piggledy and, oh, look, now's not the right time, or we're not ready yet, or the game's not there yet, all these procrastinations that you're doing now are doing more massive harm than you could possibly realise. Let me make it very clear as well, from my experience of 6.5 years working with Riot Games, the crumble effect. A organisation, or in the real world, a company too big to fail, always fails. You have too many people and not enough skill. Yes? Look at Intel right now. Look at Nvidia beginning of their end by their own insanity with the 50 series. You have to plan to succeed. You're all failing at this moment to do so. And what will happen is, just in fact, not my opinion, this is history repeating itself, is all of these massive orgs are going to crumble under their own weight and incompetence and inability to organise, structure, and have standard operating procedures in place. This is also going to open up a lot of exiles in the community from orgs that they are either leaving or being kicked out of, for whatever reason that may be, And you are going to fall into a very small pool of new people compared to all the new players coming in. You're not going to be able to easily find an org, because orgs that are setting up now and doing the training now and development now and pushing through the bugs and working around the issues and just getting stuff done and prepared are the orgs that will survive. There's probably about 20% of orgs in the entire community that will make it. The rest of you will fail. I'm not being nasty. It's not a personal opinion, as I've said. It's just a fact. I'm a business teacher. I'm an IT professional. I worked in corporate for over 20 years of my goddamn life in senior management positions. These are just facts, proof, facts and evidence, something I've always done on the channel. And this is just a friendly heads up to all of you orgs out there that think you've got your shit together and because you've got lots of people that you're going to make it. No. Orgs with 5 and 10 people, if that are super well trained, super organized, have people in positions of responsibility who are competent in their roles, are going to decimate you bigger orgs, because then these orgs that we speak of are going to go out there, they're going to be making the money, they're going to be getting the resources, they're going to be already heading out to places like Castra and building bases far ahead of you guys that are running around. Oh, I've got this, I've got that. Great. Okay. 1.0 hits as a big wipe. It starts fresh, guys. We all start at 0. 5,000 UEC starting credit. Sorry. How that's going to help you. Maybe get you a burrito and some water and a very light bit of armor. That's about it, right? The rest is grind. And that's something else I want to bring to your attention too. This is not a pay-to-win game. Like, there's a lot of people go, oh, you just swapped a credit card and you bought an Idris. Okay, cool. How many people does it take to run an Idris? About 50. Are you going to have your whole little org on an Idris, and then if your Idris gets blown up, you all die? That's dumb. And it's not sustainable. Especially for you pirates who are planning on doing that. That is not smart. Okay, you want to disperse your assets across a wide space, so if one gets taken out, there's still 49 left of you. Not all gone in one hit and be on a floating massive target base in space. That's silly. So guys, look, what I'm trying to put across is, okay, is that the PvPers that have now become griefers and exploiters will be getting banned. There is no question. There is no soft ban. There is no warning. They will just be removed permanently from the game at the time, at 1.0. So hopefully that relieves you guys a little bit from the PvE side and the explorers and the scientists and the non-combat people like farmers and hunters, food hunters, engineers, that one, the big orgs are going to crumble, and everything you know now is going to never be the same again as a 1.0. It's all this carry on is going to end. Once we hit 1.0, the PvP community is going to shrink so dramatically that you're going to think PvP got taken out of the game as well. Piracy is an extremely expensive hobby. You lose massive amounts of money compared to the return on investment you put into that gameplay loop as well. And that's just now. So I was part of Alliance recently and I was testing the waters. Someone I'd known actually for a very, 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 very long time in Star Citizen, almost the entire original backer development cycle till now, who's just fallen off the train tracks and wants things their way and trying to make things work that won't work for certain things. And then I saw them go from being a pirate, PvP player, a good one, not going to knock them for that, they got skill, but completely lose the plot in relation to how to get to the end goal, and more importantly, become a griefer. We left that alliance recently because we want nothing to do with that. We want no association. We want nothing to do with that behavior in what we're doing. So The whole thing is, guys, if you're going to be a pirate, play the pirate. Play the gameplay loop as prescribed by CIG. Do not step outside of it. You will be banned. That is it. It is not me saying this. It is CIG themselves. Get it into your heads, please, because you are risking the money you have spent with real world money to date, especially for your original backers, because you want things to be a certain way. Well, you're going to be removed from the game forcibly if need be. Anything you're doing right now is being recorded. Every account is being monitored in the entire game by automated systems. AI is 100% behind it as well. And there will be reports on every single person in the community now as of 1.0. If you are participating, not socially, don't worry. If you're a complete, you know what, of a person to begin with, that has no impact. But if you are doing things which are outside of the prescription of the development at this stage, you will be getting banned. That's just that. If not now, then. So there'll be a lot of people getting scary emails. And those emails are going to be that you have been removed from the Star Citizen community indefinitely for your behaviours on this date, this date, this date, this date, and this date. You're a flight risk, excuse the pun, and we do not want to take a chance on your behaviour moving forward. There will be millions of players coming in from Squadron 42, brand new, fresh boots on the ground, who are starting their Star Citizen journey as citizens for the very first time with a fresh, brand new FA8 Lightning at their disposal as well. Guys, things are changing for the massive better now, and you need to accept and understand that what Star Citizen used to be, which is a tiny little sandbox with broken mission cycles and PvP only to really have fun, has gone. It's finished. It's done. We are now in a universe that is about to explode into 100 solar systems over the next few years. Do you think, honestly, if you're a PvPer, you're going to really have much opportunity to come across anybody, let alone a PvEer? Come on. Think of scale. Scale is what is going to define this game. Not everyone's going to stay in Stanton. Not everyone's going to go to Terra. Not everyone's going to go to Castra. Not everyone's going to go out to the Banu space or the Xi'an space or the Vandal space. There is a massive amount of planets in between. And this is going to be a player-driven economy. UAE prices are a rip-off in the grander scheme of things, right? There's a reason for that. They don't want you to stay in PvE space. They want you to move out into the outer rim and then the outer rim to take up residency. They want you to fill the universe. They don't want you to hide in Stanton. Stanton is going to be for tutorial players, new players, and people who want to grind up some rep to make money to get out of Stanton and Terra. Terra is going to be truly, honestly, guys, a tourism hub with starliners, yeah? And they're going to be NPC driven. You're not going to come across really any people in Terra. It's a holiday destination. It's a tourism solar system. And yes, it's going to be cool to fly around past Saturn and, Uranus and Neptune and Jupiter and Mars and go visit Earth. That'll be cool, right? But it's going to be far more compressed than you expect. And yeah, you're going to enjoy that for a day or two, and then you're going to head back to Stanton, make some money, and then go realize, okay, I need to get out of here. I need to go do something constructive, get my own planet and start building my own town, hopefully, right? Basic base building to start with. That is going to evolve into towns and cities eventually. That's just how it is. So for those of you that want to make Star Citizen what you want to make it, sorry, you're in the wrong game. You're just not in the right game. It's never going to be what you want. It's going to be what evolves. And that's it. As simple. It is going to evolve technically. It is going to evolve socially. It is going to evolve economically. And it is, if you think 100 star systems is endgame, guys, no. There's stuff I know that I'm not letting on. I'm not going to let on until the time's right. 100 star systems is the beginning of Star Citizen. And this is the whole thing. None of you have done your law research. None of you have done any research into understanding the whole bigger picture here. You're so caught up in your bugs and your issues and your performance stuff and 30 frames and 30 Ks and, all of that garbage. Stop focusing on the micro and start looking at the macro, because the macro is about to be reality. And when it does become reality, guys, none of you are going to be prepared for it. As I said, 20% of orgs will be prepared. Majority, 80%, are going to crumble and fail. That's how it is. Whoever's leading your org right now, if you're on that 80%, you know that's going to happen already yourself. So don't delude yourself. If you're being threatened or scared of leaving your org and going somewhere else, or, go shopping for another org, then there is a serious problem that you got yourself into, and you're being jailed or held captive by the person that's running that org. That's not a good person. You should want to be in an org because it's good and people are fun and you are learning things and you are getting training on a regular basis and preparing you for what comes next. Reality, Star Citizen itself. If you're in an environment in that org where that's not happening, it's time you quietly slink away and you don't talk to anybody in the meantime in the Discord. You just disappear. Take a break from being in an org altogether for the next 6 to 8 months. Once 1.0 hits, then go org shopping. If you get threats and people chasing you down or people harassing you on social media because you left the org, submit a ticket, report to CIG. Social media bullying policy is part of their terms of service and their end user license agreement. It's an immediate bannable offence for those offending parties as well. Guys, you need to get your bootstraps tied up now because things are about to get real. 4.02 is days away now, or a day away now. There's not going to be much change. There's just going to be some slight improvements. Don't get overhyped for it. Don't get excited. Don't expect too much. If you're expecting too much at this stage, you are going to be sorely and sadly disappointed. It is just a micro incremental patch. It's basically a big hotfix. Wait for 4.1 to then start to see some kind of remnants of improvement, real improvement. 4.5, just before 1.0. 4.5 is when you should expect a seamless playable experience. That isn't about 8 months' time from now. So just curb your enthusiasm, curb your expectations. 8 months from now is when you're going to have all these promises follow through from January. Now, there's been massive organisational change at CIG recently as well. They've got rid of C-level staff. They've repositioned people and departments into actually doing their jobs properly for the first time ever. The wokies have been removed. DEI has been removed from the company. Things are about to get frantic at CIG for all the right and good reasons now. Not going to be doing crunch time, and they're going to be making sure that every box is ticked and that everything is thoroughly tested before being shipped out to us in the live patch. If you're bonkers enough to play PTU and you love the Evocati stuff, hey, more the power to you. Thank you for doing that for the community for us. It's something that I do not have the tolerance for. I've had to unbreak multiple cargo-related issues with Hull C of recent. I was going to do a video about it, but the alliance situation and the reason why we left, it's going to give the wrong people the right information to then break it again. Yeah? So when the time comes, I will do a historical video of how I did that and how I got to master rank or tier in cargo and unbroke cargo drop off and pick up at a later date as well. It's unfortunate. There are so many bad actors that I can't do that video now to help the mass majority of you. And thank you to all of you that have watched the live stream for Hull C. And you got to begin to start seeing some of the bug fixes, workarounds, unbreaking, of cargo in those streams as well already anyway, and the majority of people that would have and could have and did watch already are using that to their advantage as well. So good luck to Hull C players. Don't worry about getting a master rank anytime soon. Everus is busted. I'm probably going to wait to 4.1 to finish off master rank, because Everus is in literally every single master mission. That was intelligent, wasn't it, by the developer? So yeah, look guys, that's just how it is. There is no silver bullet mission like in Senior, where it's the 711K, Terra to Magnus, Terra to Pyro. It just doesn't exist. Why? Because I think I might, if I'm completely wrong about this, please tell me in the comments, okay? But if I from what I have tried to find out across the community right now, social media, Reddit, not one single person has spoken about mastered rank yet. So am I the first to ever reach master rank in cargo? Is my CEO of cargo going to be the second person to have ever reached master rank in cargo because of the fixes that I found? Please get back to me in the comments, feedback to me on that. If you know anybody else in master rank, if they have any other workarounds, please send them my way, because guys, I'm an org leader. I want to have cargo finished. I've got scouting to train next for my CEO for scouting. And that's a very, very in-depth training program in itself between ground and space, as you know. We're actually currently looking for a mining and salvage CEO as well, and so many other divisions. We want to be an all-encompassing org, doing everything basically, so everybody's got something to do at any time. People can cross-skill, people can cross-train, and experience the whole of Star Citizen and what it has to offer. Not just one division, not just PMC, not just fighter pilot, not just escort, not just cargo, etc. We want everybody to have a hand in everything, and maybe jump divisions to something they're really passionate about doing, i.e. base building, city planning, engineering, science, right? Some people actually might want to become farmers that are currently fighter pilots, or play a dual role or a tertiary role in something else as well, cargo for example. We want people that join our org to be able to do whatever they like and not have any restraints or restrictions or be told they can't do it. It's a game for all of us. It's a game for everyone. So why isn't every single org offering every single opportunity to everyone as well right now? Ask yourself that question. Anyway, guys, that's all it is for this video. 1.0, the harsh reality is not what you expect it to be. 4.0.2 is nothing to be excited about. It's just a step in, a tiny little baby step in the right direction now towards 4.1. So anyway, guys, I'm CTT. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Cheers.